What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Analog Man by Joe Walsh. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. Also, a lot of you guys in the comments were requesting this one as well. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to past the songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
I'm lost in the fog. Everything's digital. I'm still analog. When something goes wrong, I don't have a clue. From
absolutely amazing song from Joe Walsh. I thoroughly enjoyed this song from top to bottom. The riffs are absolutely amazing on this song. Love the acoustic guitar in there, really love the bass line, but I really enjoy the pace of this song. It's like intense with the instrumentation, but very like mellow as far as like, you know, the tempo, I guess you would say. And that makes it to where the song really is breathing and you're really able to absorb what he's saying. And also you're just able to vibe out to this song. I absolutely love the drums on this song, and I really enjoyed that slide guitar. That's like one of my favorite instruments that's used on songs. There's just something about it that gets me going. The solo on this song was amazing, and I also like the keyboard in there keeping that upbeat tone. The composition on this song was fantastic. And of course, Joe Walsh did his thing as well. The vocals were great, and I really enjoyed his delivery on this one. This was just a pleasure to listen to through and through. And now we get into the lyrics, which I'm also excited to check out. He said, "Welcome to cyberspace, I'm lost in the fog. Everything's digital, I'm still analog. When something goes wrong, I don't have a clue. Some 10-year-old smart aleck has to show me what to do. Sign on with high speed, you don't have to wait. Sit there for days and vegetate. I access my email, read all my spam. I'm an analog man." I think this is funny yet profound. Funny because he sounds like an old man kind of griping at technology, but really what he's saying is actually true. He's talking about being lost in the fog of cyberspace, seeing everything go digital, and he's watching how the internet, social media, and technology are just kind of consuming people. And he's kind of saying like, I'm an old school kind of guy. I'm sticking to my form. When something goes wrong with technology, I have no clue how to fix it. So I have to get a young person to come like show me, you know, what to do. I thought that was funny, the line about the 10-year-old. But then he said, sign up for high speed and you don't have to wait, just sit there for days and vegetate. So he's seeing how the addiction to technology is sucking people in, keeping them in the house, almost making them vegetables. And this is more relevant than ever. This song was released in 2012. Here we are 12 years later and things have only gotten worse and more technological. So in 2012 it was like rising, but it wasn't at the pinnacle. I would say we're way closer to the peak of technology right now. Next verse he says, "The whole world's living in a digital dream. It's not really there, it's all on the screen. Makes me forget who I am. I'm an analog man." So he's kind of admitting like, I get lost in it too sometimes when I let myself. It's so addicting that I lose track of what's going on around me. I start to forget that there's a real world outside. So he's kind of like trying to remind himself like, no, I'm an analog man. I need to stick to these roots. The chorus goes, "Yeah, I'm an analog man in a digital world. I'm gonna get me an analog girl who loves me for what I am. I'm an analog man." So basically just saying like, I need to get someone with the same mindset as me, someone who doesn't want to dive all the way full into technology. Some technology is good, but too much technology is just bad. Bad for your eyes, bad for your brain, bad for people in general. You see the effects that like social media has on people, and you see the effects that reliance on technology has on people. It makes you stop thinking for yourself and you start to lose the ability to think critically or even try to reason. And it's starting earlier and earlier in people's lives. They have a thing called iPad kids. Their parents just give them an iPad to keep them occupied while they're, you know, doing whatever they do. And all this kid knows is the iPad screen from a very, very young age. And their brains just turn to mush. They freak out if they don't have the iPad. Next verse he says, "What's wrong with vinyl? I think it sounds great. LPs, 45, 78s, but that's just the way I am. I'm an analog man. Turn on the tube, watch till dawn. 100 channels, nothing is on. Endless commercials, endless commercials, endless commercials." So he's just talking about enjoying things the way they were in the old school, listening to a vinyl like it's a classic thing. I don't know what 45s and 78s are. I really don't know what LPs are, but I know it's probably like some old school type of thing. And he's like, I like the way those things operate. Then he says, "Turn on the tube, watch till dawn. 100 channels, nothing is on." And I really relate to that. It's like you're being inundated with so much entertainment options, but they're all very vaporous. Just a lot of surface level stuff trying to get your attention, but none of it really has substance. Sometimes I get on YouTube and I'm like, there's thousands of options of videos to watch, but I'll start watching a video and I'm like, what is this even about? How is this feeding my brain? And the majority of the time it's not. That's why I personally like to learn about history and stuff, or I watch nature documentaries, something that is, you know, adding to my brain. Oh, and he's talking about the ads. So many ads, so many commercials, so many things being pushed at you, consumerism, you really can't escape it. And he was saying this in 2012. It's way worse now. Last verse I'll go over, he says, "The whole world's glued to the cable TV. It looks so real on the big LCD. Murder and violence are rated PG. Too bad for the children. They are what they see." Man, that's a deep line right there. Everyone's constantly watching the screen. The graphics are so amazing. All the colors are vivid, but it keeps you in the house. It keeps you attracted to frivolous things. And the violence and like negative things on TV is so normalized that people have gotten desensitized to it. Death, sex, violence, all these things are constantly being flashed at you. And the kids are the ones that that's seeing it the most because they use technology the most, and a lot of people's parents don't regulate it. So Joe is saying like that they're being influenced by it, influenced to replicate these behaviors, or just think it's okay to see. So this was 2012, and he was seeing society kind of taking this turn that he didn't like. This song has a similar message to that song in the year 2525, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this was a fantastic song with a great message. Great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.